Hey, what's going on guys, HDW here, and today I'm going to be playing some Noire. Now, I know I have already another series of walkthrough I'm doing, which is Dishonored, but I'm going to lay that on hold for a little bit and do some Noire. Now, if you guys recall, I just recently got my Elgato Game Capture HD, and I've been playing some GTA 5 with it, and I plan on doing a lot more GTA 5. Like I said guys, views don't matter in these walkthrough situations. I really would like to complete at least one walkthrough with my channel. Dishonored will be complete, I promise you that. That won't go unfinished. And so will this series. This series will be finished too. I got a mixture of videos coming out for you guys. It's crazy, and I'm sorry if I don't sound the way I usually sound. I'm a little sick right now. I got a stuffy nose, and so if any time in the video you see me, snorting or whatever, that's just me getting the stuff out of my nose. I'll try my best not to do that, and I'll also try my best not to talk when cinematics are going, like, cutscenes and stuff, or when the characters are talking to each other. But anyways, Noire, like I said, is like one of my all-time favorite games I've ever played. I've played it through 13 times, if you can believe that. I actually have that written in my bio. But anyways, guys, I also have all the DLC for this, so I'll also be playing all the DLC cases. And I think I'm going to split the videos up in, like, cases. But for the intro, I'm going to have just one big video. So, if I don't have subtitles on right away, I'm gonna actually have to pause during the cutscene. I'm sorry, but I'll have to do that because I know a lot of you would like the cutscenes just in case. So here we go. No, I don't want to skip the tutorial.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Oh, thank God for the subtitles. I was hoping I had them on. If loading takes too long, I'll cut it out in the video editor.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective. An ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alright, here we go, guys.
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
Gonna try not to crash into any cars or anything.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Alright, like I said, guys, I'm gonna try and not talk when the characters talk to each other. Also, there's a newspaper right here that includes like a cutscene, like
Look
a
at this
backstory to the main story. And there's, I believe, 13 of them. And of course, since this is a walkthrough, I will show you guys the cutscene that it entails, in case you haven't played it yet. But here we go.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
There it is, guys. The first of 13, like I said, I believe. I believe it's 13. Usually it would tell you, but yeah, it's 13. That's one out of the 13 that we'll be seeing in this walkthrough.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Next we're gonna go up to this bloodied wall. Usually I'd let him walk up to it first, but I wanted to kind of want to see what happens when I walk up to it first.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Nothing really different. Usually he would just call out to your name if he found it first to come check it out. And then there's the gun on the roof.
There's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Oop, didn't mean to do that. I haven't played this in a while, so controls are a bit iffy for me at the moment. I thought A was to run for a second.
So we need to find a way up. What kind
Smith
of
&
chumps
Wesson,
do these homicide
serial
guys think we are?
S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Very fancy revolver, too.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
And when you hear that dun-dun-dun-dun, that means all the clues were found in the area.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Other than the intro, I'm mostly gonna let my partner drive. So
No harm in doing some digging. Suits don't seem to give much of a damn. You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road? It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm a bit sick. Anyways, other than the intro, I'm mostly gonna let my partner drive to the crime scenes and such, just to save on time. And it's usually just to hold Y next to the passenger seat. But for now, I'm gonna do the driving. And I try my best not to hit anything too. But anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm sorry if like I said, I sound a bit different, a little bit sick, which is kind of crummy because my birthday is in a few days, and hopefully I'm still not gonna be sick when I get there, because that would suck. It's such a coincidence that I get sick now, because I haven't been sick in like a year or two. I think we're too far away from the gun store now. I'll probably never use the siren either, because it's just, there's really no use to use it at all, except when you're in a car chase, except that maybe, but there's nothing really to use it for except for car chasing. And this won't be a 5-star walkthrough or anything, guys. This will do. I'll have to do the best I can, because I'm not that good at the interrogation questions, so it'll be a bit of a challenge for me to do them. But here we go.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model
Alright.
27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
I've already played through this like 13 times, so of course I'm going to know the answer right out of the gate. Great. Yeah, gate. Errol Schroeder.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Okay.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Really like the scenery and stuff that Rockstar did with this game. It was just really amazing. It's one of the reasons that got me addicted to this game. And the fact that it's also made by Rockstar, because in my mind, Rockstar is like one of the greatest developers.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Will I be able to go back there? No. I'm trying to make it to where I can... Oh, here we go. I can cut across here. Oh, shit. Didn't want to do that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I didn't want to hit you. Just want to get to the destination. Really hope don't get matched third party. If well, here's a hint. If this video doesn't go up, then it's probably not got matched third party content. But what worries me is the music in the background the most.